What is Pilates? Pilates is a system of strengthening and conditioning that focuses primarily on the core, but also the rest of the body, helping you to work in proper alignment for maximum strength and efficiency. I'm Dan Cassette. I teach at the Sports Center, and here's a 5-minute taster of some Pilates. We're going to start seated. I want you to begin with both legs extended and your toes pulled up. I want a straight spine, so if you need to, shorten your legs by bending the knees or have a seat on a cushion. Open your arms up and rotate your palms to the ceiling. Feel your abdominals activate towards you, lifting the belly button up and into the spine so that you've got your transverse band of the abs supporting you like a belt. Rotate to one side without twisting with the arms or without shortening or lengthening one leg. Make it come from the waist. Exhale, pull the belly deeper as you pulse just a tiny bit further and come to neutral. Exhale, exhale, deepen for that little extra movement and come home. Repeat, exhale, deepen, return home, exhale, deepen, come home. 2 more. Exhale, deepen, inhale on the return, keep your chest level and tall. Deepen, come home. Relax the arms. Take your legs around to the side. Make sure you've got something soft underneath you, and I want you to roll down to the floor. Plant both feet in line with your hip bones. Palms on the floor beside you. Now you should have a natural gap between your lower back and the floor. I want you to purposefully engage your abs. Feel that belt pull flat. The hip bones are going to fall downward with that action so your lumbar can press into the floor. It's a very safe position to do deep abdominal work, and it's called the imprint position, an imprint of your lower back on the mat. Now, think of curling your tailbone up off the floor, leaving the ground 1 vertebrae at a time. Push with your feet and rise up to a little bridge. Hold for a moment, take a deep breath, and lie back down. Shoulder blades, middle back, lower back, tailbone. Once you're down, you can go back to that natural, neutral gap of your lumbar spine. Then we'll repeat. The abs engage, they pull the hip bones down, and you return to imprint. You push with your feet and tuck your tail between your legs to engage your hamstrings and glutes, and you lift up to a bridge. Exhale and roll down. Shoulder blades, middle back, lower back, tailbone. Let's do 1 more. The abs engage, the hips fall down, the lumbar finds the floor. Push through the feet, activate your glutes. Think pelvic curl, tail tucked between the legs, and rise up to your bridge. Lay back down and relax to neutral. Good. Hold that neutral space by engaging your core to stabilize your center. Pick up one leg to a tabletop, so 90-degree fold at the knee and the hip. Bring the other leg up as you exhale again. Open your arms to a T formation. Keep the knees pressed together as you rotate gently to one side. Keep your shoulder blades on the floor. Now, without straining your neck or shoulders, leave them out of it. Feel your abs engage flat, pressing the belly down to your spine and returning the hips to balanced and neutral. Go to the other side. Rotate, lifting one hip bone, keeping the knees an even length so you're not twisting or cheating. Pull the belly down and flat to return that hip bone and return to neutral. Here we go. Rotate one side. Exhale. Flatten the abs. Return. Rotate to the other side. Exhale. Flatten the abs. Return. Keep the legs touching. Don't let the knees fall apart. And keep your shoulder blades on the floor. And then you'll get the work from the abs as you go into your twist. And the abs work to pull the skeleton back into neutral. Once more each side. And last rotation. Walk the feet down to the floor and rest. Take your hands and fold them behind your head now. We're going to do a chest lift. The motion is not very big, but if you're doing it properly, you'll get as much work as an advanced athlete as you would as a beginner. Don't let your ribs explode here. My elbows shouldn't be able to touch the floor. My shoulder blades are wide, my elbows are in my peripheral, and my spine just maintains that neutral place. I'm going to push my abs down, pressing them flat, and use that action to lift my chest. I'm not folding my elbows closed, and I'm not letting them fall out of my peripheral. Hold for a moment and inhale at the top. Exhale and lie back. Don't change your spine, your ribs, or your elbows. Exhale, press the abs down, lift the chest. Try to get the base of your shoulder blades to come off the floor, and you'll find that challenge I'm talking about. Breathe in and exhale to roll back. Exhale to lift. Concentric muscle movement. Hold and breathe in, isometric. And exhale to lie back, eccentric. You're going to get all the good work. Exhale. Hold, inhale. Exhale. Lie back. Now you're going to add a twist, and you're not going to come down in between, and we're going to start to get our rotators as a bonus. So again, don't fold the elbows in and don't pull on the neck. Make the waist and the abs do the work. You're going to flatten the abs and come up, chest, shoulder blades off the floor. Rotate just so that your nose and chin point past one quad. Stay high off the shoulder blades and rotate past the other quad. Don't twist in the hips or the knees. Leave them neutral. Rotate and shift back. Rotate and shift. Rotate and shift. Stay high. Rotate and shift. Come center. Lie back. Good. Roll to one side, a little fetal position, and maneuver up onto hands and knees. One last thing before I leave you. Hands under the shoulders. Knees begin under the hips. I want you to shift out one leg to the ball of the foot. Now you're not going to pick up your tailbone. I want you to hold a long diagonal line from your heels to your tailbone to the back of your neck. So don't drop the head, keep the head in line with the spine. Stretch out the other leg and hold, belly lifted. Commonly known as a plank, this is the front support position. And we're going to keep our knees skimming along the surface of the earth as we bring one knee up to 90 degrees from the hip and send it away. Keep the belly lifted, skim the other knee in, and skim it out. If your knee doesn't skim the mat, it means you've piked your tailbone up too high and you're making it too easy on yourself. Keep your belly lifted so you don't sag in the spine, but you hold a straight diagonal. Exhale to bring the knee to 90. Inhale to stretch it out. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Bring that knee down, bring the other knee down, sit your bottom back to your feet, bury your face and elbows down to the mat, and just breathe to relax, and then come on up out of the floor. That's your 5-minute taster. Hope to see you here on some of our video resources, or maybe one day back in the Sports Center itself. Thank you, I'm Dan Cassette.